Sunday morning, walking to the shop to get the morning paper when United have played on a Saturday, which is a rarity these days as it is. But walking to the shop for a paper, knowing United were absolutely pummeled and battered and humiliated yesterday. Walking for that paper is a horrible walk. It's like the walk of shame. You know that you go into the paper shop to pick up all the headlines that are going to be negative, horrible, and absolutely destroying Manchester United. And the worst part on top of that, the fact that we deserve it as well. And we deserve to be absolutely slaughtered in the media. These are the days that the press live for. These are the days the journalists absolutely love, because it's easy to be negative about Manchester United. Hopefully there is going to be a bit of a tussle and a tug of war in the papers as to who was actually worse, whether it was United or was it Spurs. Brentford are an established side. I reckon the headlines, because it's United, because it's a newly promoted team coming up in Hull, who are favourites to go down, that United are going to be hogging all of the headlines in the papers this morning. We're nearly there. So let's see what these papers are saying. And yeah, here we go. Let's take what's coming to us, Reds. Right, I am picking the paper that's got the most creative headline. Let's go. Oh God, there we go. Start from Hull. First day shocker, as Carrick says, it hurts, but it is just one game. It's not what United fans want to hear. Let's have a look. Have a one. Yeah, it's the Hull and back. Bruno slams United for repeat away days. There's that Mateta story again. Let's go with this one. All right, paper in hand, got a little bag. The guy in the shop actually shafted me with this bag. Look at the state of that. Man, all I wanted was my cornflakes. Anyway, I've had this conversation before with people regarding cereals. Just a quick one, completely off topic, but what is the most underrated cereal out there? Because I think it's cornflakes. I love my cornflakes. Anyway, that's breakfast. Before we get to that, the papers, you've seen the headlines there. Three big ones for Manchester United, which do have little subplots to them as well. I didn't see one headline of Spurs on the back line. I've seen a couple with De Zerbi on there, but of course, Hull beating Manchester United on the opening day was always, I think I was kidding myself when I thought that it might actually be Spurs, but that was always going to be the main headline. That was always going to be what was written, and why the papers, like I said, absolutely love United losing. They love these days. Honestly, I'm laughing right now because I still feel like crying inside after yesterday. But look, that's what we've got to deal with as United fans. We're going to take what's coming our way, and hopefully next Sunday can come very quickly, because we need to react and we need to get back to winning ways against Ipswich. But the headlines in the papers are pretty much all the same. One there in the Sun on Bruno Fernandes' comments rather than what Michael Carrick was saying. Bruno Fernandes kind of shot himself in the foot yesterday with his comments after the game, in my opinion. And everyone who watches me on FUTV or here on Adam FC, in fact, will know I love Bruno Fernandes. I think he is the best player in the league at the moment and deserved his Players of the Year awards last season. But he cannot come out and say that Manchester United made the same mistakes as we did last season overall, when he's the captain of this side, and his point of making he was making about United giving away possession constantly and surrendering possession in away games to everybody last season. The same mistakes that we were making last season are already there in the first game. You can't really come out and say that, Bruno, when you were one of the main culprits for it in the game yesterday. And I will defend this guy with everything that I've got over Man United fans that don't realise what we've got in Bruno Fernandes every single day of the week. But I can't have that from Bruno, and this time I'm going to pull him on it, because you're the captain, you're the man that's supposed to take responsibility and pull this team together. And his positional discipline yesterday was horrendous. He went looking for the ball, he went back deep, he vacated his position. We know we didn't have a striker there, we had no target men. We need players in the right positions, we need them there so we can actually start progressing the ball forward properly instead of Hail Mary passes all the time. Bruno Fernandes, I think, was one of Man United's worst performers yesterday, and that's because we've got high standards for him. He's the Player of the Year, and the opening day of the season, you would hope your captain realised the situation, how it was going to be, the pressure it was going to be. He's been at United long enough, longer than a lot of the players on that pitch yesterday, apart from Shaw, Rashford, Maguire. There's another problem on its own straight away for United. And a lot that United fans will use against what's happening right now. There's too much of the old guard. Got to get rid of them. It's always the shout when United lose a game. But last season I backed up Shaw having a good season, and Maguire also had a good strong end to the season, and Bruno was player of the year, so let's leave that out. Rashford, it's a different debate altogether. This sun is killing me this morning, by the way. But Bruno's comments, nah. Michael Carrick said we'll bounce back. I think we need to against Ipswich, because there is zero room for error against Ipswich for Manchester United this weekend. And I think if we don't win against Ipswich, people, and it's sad, but people will be calling for Michael Carrick's head. And that's how bad it is right now. In the world of football, not just Manchester United, but the demand for success is so much that managers will not get a chance to have a start like this. And if United do spend money now this week before that game and bring better players in, everyone's going to focus on Carrick. And we knew this was coming. Carrick, he's under huge pressure in this Ipswich game now with a lot of these fans. And he shouldn't be. He should be given the right amount of time to gel this team. And I think he's earned that opportunity. I think he's earned the right to actually be given time to do this. And I don't think there's Man United fans out there that want to give him that.
Before we get back to the video, I want to talk to you about something that's really impressed me. Look at these transformations. Oh my days. Michael Owen, £40 lost on his plan. Anita, £60 more lost on hers. And Linda, £50 lost on her Oxford Natural plan. Let's make it clear, and I'm going to tell you this from my own experience, you have to put the work in yourself. You have to want to make these changes and healthier changes in your life. But people have kept asking me since working with Oxford Natural, what is the difference? Why do day and night supplements with Oxford Natural make such a big change? Well, that's because normal supplements only have one ingredient. Oxford Natural's Optimum Day supplements have 7 different ingredients in them. Ingredients like citicoline to help mental clarity, green tea extract to help metabolism. And when your day is over, Optimum Night supplements kick in and give you an extra 6 ingredients like ashwagandha to help deal with everyday stress in life, lavender to give you a better sleep quality as well. Both supplements combine together to the ultimate 24-hour system to help you through your day. If you're thinking it is time to make a change, click on the link in the description of this video or scan the QR code on your screen to get 70% off your first order when using promo code AdamFC. Now let's get back to the video.
The other story that you would have seen there on the back pages, and if you watched me on FUTV this morning as well, you would have seen me talking about this. Jean-Philippe Mateta trying to basically rip up the last year of his contract, saying it's invalid. How is the contract invalid? I don't get it. Anyway, he's gone to FIFA to try and get out of his last year of his contract. He's already played 2 months of it, and he played for Crystal Palace yesterday in their defeat to Everton. So God knows what's happening there and how he's going to get away with that. But what I was saying this morning was, when you look at the frailties of Manchester United, when you look at every issue that we've got right now, then up front is lacking. Up front, big time, a target man. And Carrick's actually mentioned in his, well, not mentioned such, it's been reported actually of conversations with Jason Wilcox that Michael Carrick wanted a striker, wants a striker and wants a left back before this window shuts. He wants the striker to help out with set pieces and defending as well as scoring goals. Makes crazy sense, doesn't it, really, when you think about it? But reality tells you that everyone defends, don't they? United having a bit more physical presence. Jean-Philippe Mateta wanting out of Crystal Palace. I think it's a no-brainer for Man United, that actually. But yeah, United dominate the papers as expected after a humiliating opening day. Don't forget to get into the comments below, everybody. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. And make sure you pop a like on the video if you're enjoying the content. And remember, what is the most underrated cereal out there? Let me know.